Hello, Planeswalker. Welcome to One Pack Magic, where we open one pack of Magic cards. And it is Mystery Pack Monday. So, because life is a mystery, everyone must stand alone. Except if you're a conjoined twin, then you're actually standing with somebody. Anyways, yep, we got a mystery pack. Let's find out what bottom of the barrel stuff we got this time. It's not bad. I mean, I get some good cards out of it, but I'm not expecting to make bank off of these. Speaking of bank, Augury Raven, 3 blue, bird from Kaldheim, 3/3, flying, and foretell for 1 out of blue. During your turn, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it on a later turn for its foretell cost. Nalia's Huntmaster from Theros Beyond Death. 3 green, Centaur Shaman with 4/3. That's pretty good. When Nalia's Huntmaster enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets the +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is your devotion to green. Each green mana symbol in the mana cost of permanents you control count towards your devotion to green. So, if you put him in, boom, it's a +1. Hoarding Ogre from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. I always kind of like this ogre. It kind of reminds me of a, looks like a character from One Piece. So, that's pretty fun. 3 in a red, Ogre, 3/3. Whenever Hoarding Ogre attacks, roll a d20. 1 through 9, create a treasure token. Reminder, it's an artifact with tap, sacrifice this artifact, add more mana of any color. 10 through 19, create 2, 20, create 3. It's a lot of treasure. Oh, we get the showcase art from Innistrad Midnight Hunt for Harvesttide Infiltrator. 2 in a red, Human Werewolf, 3/2, Trample and Daybound. Daybound is if you cast 2 spells on a turn, it becomes night. Or if you have an artifact that literally changes the time of day, and he becomes the Harvesttide Assailant. Still has Trample, but it's a 4/4 with Nightbound. Nice. Pointed Discussion from Crimson Vow. 2 in a black, sorcery, you draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, then create a blood token. It's an artifact with pay 1, tap, discard a card, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card. Obviously, it's a bit much for the blood token. Moonsnare Specialist from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. 3 in a blue, Human Ninja with 2/2, and Ninjutsu. 2 in a blue. Pay 2 blue, return an unblocked attacker you control to hand. Put this card onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. When Moonsnare Specialist enters the battlefield, return up to one target creature to its owner's hand. So not only do you pop them out, but you can remove whatever's blocking them. Or remove someone else. Witness Protection from Streets of New Capenna. Single blue enchantment, enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a green and white citizen creature with base power and toughness of 1/1 named Legitimate Business Person. It loses all of the colors, card types, creature types, and names. Rafine's Silencer, also from Streets of New Capenna. 2 in a black, Human Assassin with 1/1, and when Rafine's Silencer enters the battlefield, it connives. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. When Rafine's Silencer dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is Rafine's Silencer's power. Yeah. I'm having a hard time talking here. Cole the Forge Master from Kaldheim. Red-white, legendary dwarf warrior, 2/2. And whenever another non-token creature you control dies, if it was enchanted or equipped, return it to its owner's hand. Creature tokens you control that are enchanted or equipped get +1/+1. That might be good mix up with Kamigawa, because they got a lot of enchantment things going on. Parasitic Grasp from Innistrad, Crimson Vow. Actually, that's some kind of cool artwork there too. I like that. Anyway, it's a 1 and a black instant cleave, 1 black. You may cast a spell for its cleave cost. If you do, remove the words in square brackets. Parasitic Grasp deals 3 damage to target human creature. You gain 3 life. Cleave, and you can deal 3 damage to anyone. Visions of Ruin. It is from... I think this is a Midnight Hunt Commander deck. So, that's a first. 3 in a red. Sorcery. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact. For each artifact sacrificed this way, you create a treasure token. Flashback, 8 red. This spell costs X less to cast this way, where X is the greatest mana value of a commander you own on the battlefield or in the command zone. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. So if you get a commander of 3, it goes 5 red. And the rare, that was rare number 1. This is rare number 2. The repacks supposed to have 2 rares, but again, it's like, I'm not expecting much out of it. Mythos of Eluna from Ikora, Lair of Beasts. 2 blue. Sorcery, create a token that's a copy of target permanent. If red and green were spent to cast the spell, instead create a token that's a copy of that permanent, except the token has, when this permanent enters the battlefield, if it's a creature, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. That is a wall of text. Alright. Quick little rundown. What I'd play. Not really. I mean, I'd have to, concentrate to figure that one out. And I don't like to think when I'm playing Magic. I just like to, create creatures, cast spells, and try not to die. 2 out of 3 of those actually work for me. Yeah. Especially create a couple of treasure tokens. I can see how that's working in Commander, but otherwise, no. Otherwise, yeah, I would. I could find a way to do a flashback cost. I do like that, especially for the cleave cost. 3 damage, gain 3 life. I could see that in a enchantment heavy deck. It's work well in either a Theros type deck. Kaldheim Theros or Kaldheim Kamigawa Nyx deck. So it's pretty cool. As is, no, not really, but because connive, it becomes a 2/2. But if you found a way to pump her to put more counters on her, then yes, it would be pretty nasty, especially that -X. This is good for opponent's creatures if they got a big nasty. All of a sudden, nope. It's a 1/1 legitimate business person, and then you blast it for 1, and you blast it and it's dead. I do like that. You're not she hits the battlefield and then someone's gone. That's pretty nasty. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. I'm not feeling it. 2 cards, 2 life, and blood token. It's like I'm just not a fan of blood tokens. I'm not. You can't. Nope, you can't make me. Always like trample. Becomes a bigger beastie with more trample. Always nice. That's pretty good. Yeah, I probably would. Especially whenever it attacks, you get more tokens. Find a way to untap it. In mono green or in a green-ish deck, green like another color, this would be pretty nasty. But, plus X until end of turn. Well, you can give it to an attacking creature. Put it on the battlefield, and then, oh, this creature's get like +5 now, and here we go. Technically, you're still paying, collectively the mana cost. But, yeah, I can see it. If you're, got too many cards in hand and you can't play anything, pay the 2, put that out, and then you bring it back later. That's alright. Plus, it's a 3/3 flyer. So that is the Mystery Pack. For Mystery Pack Monday. February's coming up. Got some anniversaries coming up. If you want to know what the hell I'm talking about, you might want to subscribe. Or don't. I don't care. I mean, I do care. But, you're an adult. You can make your own choices. Be nice. Be cool if you did. Because like I said, got a lot of stuff coming up next couple of months. Especially with Phyrexia 1 and done. So in any case, I will see you tomorrow. And have a magical day.